Imagine a story with no ending, a riddle with no answer, a crime where the evidence is there, but the truth never surfaces. That's what makes a cold case so haunting. Tonight, we're diving into 10 of the most baffling cold cases in history. Crimes that investigators thought they could solve. Stories that shook communities. Mysteries that still, to this day, leave experts and families desperate for answers. Some of these cases may sound familiar. Others you may hear for the very first time. But all of them share one terrifying reality. The truth is still out there. February 1957. A cardboard box is discovered in the woods outside Philadelphia. Inside lies a small, fragile body of a boy. He's wrapped in a blanket, malnourished, bruised, alone. The press calls him the boy in the box. Detectives release sketches, billboards with his face tower over highways. For years, the city begs, who is this child? Who threw him away? It isn't until 2022 that DNA testing finally gives him a name, Joseph Augustus Orelli. But even with his identity revealed, the killer remains in the shadows. For investigators, it's a cruel truth. Finding out who he was doesn't tell us who silenced him. Christmas Eve, 1945. Fayetteville, West Virginia. The Sodder family home erupts in flames. George and Jenny Sodder escape with 4 of their children, but 5 never make it out. When the fire burns out, investigators expect to find bones. Remains. Something. But the ashes hold nothing. Experts say the fire wasn't nearly hot enough to destroy human bodies completely. Theories swirl. A woman says she saw the children being driven away that night. Another claims she spotted them in a hotel with strange men. Years later, a photo arrives in the mail. A young man who looks eerily like one of the missing Sodder boys. Were they kidnapped, hidden away, or consumed by fire after all? For the Sodder family, Christmas never came again. Their tree stood empty, their hearts heavy, waiting for children who never returned. June 1912. Villisca, Iowa. 8 people, the Moore family and 2 guests, are found brutally murdered in their home. The weapon, an axe. But what chills investigators most isn't the violence. It's the ritual. The killer covers the victims' faces, drapes sheets over mirrors and windows, leaves food half prepared in the kitchen. Suspects include a senator, a traveling preacher, and local drifters. Multiple trials, multiple accusations, but no conviction. Over a century later, the Villisca house stands as a frozen nightmare. Visitors swear they hear whispers. Children's laughter, doors slamming. The axe is long gone, but the shadow of that night refuses to fade. June 7, 1992. Springfield, Missouri. 2 best friends, fresh out of graduation, spend the night at one of their homes. By morning, both girls and the mother who lived there are gone. Inside the house, no struggle, no signs of forced entry. Just one strange detail, the porch light bulb, unscrewed. Their purses, cars, cigarettes, untouched. Leads pour in. A tip says they were buried beneath a parking garage. Others claim sightings across states. Even psychics are brought in. Nothing holds. 3 women, 3 lives, vanish without a trace. To this day, Springfield whispers about the night an entire household disappeared into thin air. Norway, 1970. Deep in a valley known as Death Valley, a hiker stumbles across a body. A woman burned. Nearby, liquor bottles, sleeping pills, a strange coded note. Investigators find at least 8 passports in her belongings, all fake. She spoke multiple languages, met often with mysterious men. Theories ignite. Was she a spy, an assassin, a fugitive running from her past? No family claims her. No country admits to knowing her. She becomes known only as the Isdal Woman. More than 50 years later, her face is still reconstructed in labs, her DNA still examined. But who she really was and why she died remains one of Europe's most haunting secrets. Tokyo, Christmas Eve, 2000. A family of 4 is found slaughtered in their home. But this killer wasn't in a rush. He stayed, ate their food, used their computer, even napped on their couch before leaving. His fingerprints are everywhere. His blood mixed with theirs. His clothes left behind. And yet, No match in any database. Not in Japan. Not worldwide. It's as if the killer appeared for one night and then vanished forever. The house still stands, untouched. A shrine of silence. A place where investigators return, staring at walls that witnessed unexplainable horror. Valentine's Day, 2000. Shelby, North Carolina. 9-year-old Asha Degree packs her tiny backpack, walks out her home in the middle of the night, and disappears into the rain. Why would she leave? No signs of abuse. No family troubles. Witnesses saw her walking along a highway, soaked, carrying her bag, then gone. Years later, her backpack is discovered, carefully wrapped in plastic, buried miles away. Inside, strange items that don't belong to her. To this day, her parents leave the porch light on every night, waiting, hoping. For them, Valentine's Day isn't love and flowers. It's heartbreak. 1948, Somerton Beach, Australia. A man lies lifeless on the sand, neatly dressed in a suit. No ID, no belongings. In his pocket, a tiny scrap of paper with 2 words. Tamam Shud. Translation, it is finished. Soon, a book is discovered in a car nearby. Inside, a secret code. Random letters. Hidden meaning. A puzzle no one can solve. Decades of theories swirl. Was he a spy? A poison lover? A man caught in an international conspiracy? In 2022, DNA research may have revealed his name, Carl Webb. But even with a name, the questions remain. Who killed him? What does the code mean? Why those chilling words? The Somerton Man remains less a victim, more a riddle carved into history. Late 1960s, California. The Zodiac Killer strikes. He taunts police with letters, sends cryptic ciphers to newspapers, calls the press with mocking threats. He claims 37 victims, only 7 confirmed. His arrogance has no limits, bragging that he will never be caught. And he wasn't. Sketches were made. Suspects questioned. Entire communities lived in fear. But the man behind the crosshair symbol was never unmasked. Some believe he died quietly. Others believe he still walks among us. The Zodiac is more than a serial killer. He is a ghost etched into America's nightmares. 2007, Portugal. 3-year-old Madeleine McCann disappears from her family's vacation apartment while her parents dine just yards away. The world reacts instantly. Headlines explode. Tips arrive from every continent. Suspects rise and fall. But the truth remains buried. Nearly 2 decades later, her parents still search. Every child they see reminds them of the daughter they lost. Every birthday becomes another painful reminder. Madeleine's disappearance isn't just an unsolved crime. It's a global wound. Proof that safety is fragile. That innocence can vanish in an instant. 10 cases. 10 mysteries. 10 families still waiting for answers. Cold cases are more than puzzles. They are unfinished stories. They remind us that sometimes the most terrifying part of crime isn't the killer. It's the silence left behind. Until these mysteries are solved, investigators, families, and all of us remain haunted by the question mark.